Oh no, it is messing up my makeup! No! I fucked up. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, hello, how are you? What's up? What's good? My name is Shara, and welcome. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a review slash demo on these Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealers. I was definitely into getting a highlighter for sure. I knew I wanted to try it out, but then I just ended up seeing how much of a wide variety of like contour slash like deeper shades they did have as far as the whole concealer collection goes. And I was like, you know what, let me give the contour side, the defining side, a try as well, just so you get the best of both worlds, see if this is something that would work for you. The highlighting shade, I ended up getting C5. For the contour shade, I ended up getting C13. I think I got these for $8. Also had testers, so I was able to actually like swatch a few of the contour shades on the back of my hand to see what would work for me and what wouldn't, and I ended up picking these two out right here. If you guys are curious about seeing how these ended up working out for me, then just keep watching. Oh, and if you haven't already, go check out my 10K giveaway. I have that going on right now. It's still open. It's going to be open till the end of, the beginning of April. I think it's like April 6th. So it's shortly coming to an end. Go check it out. I'll have that video if you want to go enter the 10K giveaway. Will be linked right in the description, so go check that out. I've already done my eyes, brows, lashes, foundation, so we can just get started on the concealers. If you are wondering what foundation I am using, it is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation, and I actually did a video on this one, so definitely go check that one out. It is a couple of videos before this one. I'll obviously link it down below just so it's easier for you, and yeah, I've been actually using this foundation like non-stop just to kind of get a good wear out of it, and I am obsessed with it. It just feels so lightweight, so good. It hydrates my skin the way I need it to. I'm digging it. I love the coverage of it. It's super easy to apply. It does look super wet right now because I have not set it, but we're gonna get to that point. So let's go ahead and start off with the highlight. Just really like my eyes and like the highlight areas to be super brightened. It is not pink at all. It does have like a yellow to it. I've been dying to try this concealer out for a minute now. Every time I went to Ulta, they didn't have my shade. Like the whole concealer section was literally wiped out. No shades left. I just happened to go into a different Ulta. They had everything fully stocked, so I took advantage. I'm just gonna grab my Real Techniques beauty blender. I like to use this underneath the eye just because it's small and it just fits perfectly right underneath the eye. Ooh. Really liking the way this is blending out right now. You can obviously see that the highlight area is still there. Sometimes with concealers, if they're like super liquidy or whatnot, or just even the quality of them, they just tend to like disappear on you. And that's why I like a really distinct highlight, because I want to make sure that you can see it. It's just moving around what it needs to move around, but it's still setting into the skin, so I'm really liking that. It does not feel heavy underneath the eyes either, so I am definitely liking that. Sometimes you can totally feel like the concealer just getting super cakey, super heavy underneath that area, but I do not feel that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and set the highlighted areas. Same routine as always. Ulta Beauty Pressed Powder in Banana. I need to get a new one. Before I set my nose area and the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here to contour. We're going to do some liquid contouring. And I feel like this is going to be a really good contour shade. So let's see. I'm usually used to contouring with a cream down the bridge of my nose. So this is going to be new for me. I'm also not really into like cream contour, but we can give it a try. I figured since I am getting the highlighter, might as well get the concealer. You get the both conceal and define aspect of it. I'm just going to go in with a dry beauty blender and then just kind of start blending that out. Break up that harshness. I do want to mention it is drying quick. If you are going to conceal or contour, just make sure you either work fast or like do one area and then blend it out and then go ahead and do the other area and blend it out, because I could totally feel it drying on me as I'm working it out. I'm definitely liking that. I'm feeling it. I like it. It's definitely a good liquid contour shade for me because it has like a warm undertone to it. I like the warmness versus like the coolness of like contouring lately. just because it makes me look a little bit more alive versus like the gray undertones making me look like dead. I'm liking this. I actually dig it. It's good. So a little bit more with the cheeks. Make sure when you're blending, blend upwards. You don't want to drag the contour down. It's not going to give it that lifted look where you want it. It's going to just make it look crazy. To just kind of drag it up towards the apples of my cheeks and just kind of blend. I'm feeling the dry sponge because I'm able to move it without it like getting too slippery, too all over the place. So it's actually moving where I want it to go and staying put. Do the jawline a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my nose and the contour areas. I've already hit the Lisa Frame bronzer on my nose. I'm going to go ahead and hit that on the hollows of my cheeks. I'm gonna go in with this powder. It's just a couple shades darker than my skin tone. And I'm just going to hit that in the hollow just to kind of deepen that up a little bit more. I just want to quickly bake. Oh, I didn't use the Unicorn Elixir highlighter. Let me use that first. Also got the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter. This one is in Unicorn Elixir. I forgot to use it. How did I forget to use this thing? I've been like dying to try this out. This stuff looks bomb. Like I swatched this in store and I was like, I need that one. Hopefully it doesn't mess up since I put powder over. Blend that out. Oh no, it is messing up my makeup! No! I fucked up. This is why you don't mix a liquid on top of a powder, because this happens. Oh no, I was almost done with my face. Stay tuned for this in maybe another tutorial video. We'll see what I can do with that because I'm not even going to mess with that right now. If you ever mix a liquid on top of a powder and this happens, don't freak out. Blend it out with a beauty blender. That will kind of help soak up the liquid onto the sponge, and then you're going to go ahead and set that area once again. So I'm just going to go in my banana powder and just kind of set that whole area. It just lays right on top where you put that liquid and it kind of helps blend that out. So now it doesn't look super bad. That's doable. Go in with some bronzer, whatever's left on your brush, and kind of tap that in. It all has like that seamless blend again. You're not having to like pack more on. Good as new. Kind of, right? Let's go ahead and bake. Going in with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in Banana. Still using it, still obsessed. And let's just go ahead and bake that under eye. And that will probably help that whole situation that we had going on too. I'm going to let that set for a second, and then I'm going to throw some highlight on, throw my lip on. I'm going to let you guys know what my final thoughts on the Concealer and Definer liquid contour liquid highlight. I've done the rest of my face. If you are wondering what lip I'm wearing, it is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Limbo. Got this at Ulta. It was featured in my previous haul. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. It's the video before this one. Colourpop liquid lippies, they're not true to color when you see them in packaging. It comes out to be a totally different color, and this is definitely not the color that I thought it was. But, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I really like it. I'm getting, like, 90s grungy vibes, so it is what it is. I'm digging it. If you are wondering what highlight I do have on, which it's super poppin', it is the new Anastasia collab with Amrezy, and I am digging it. I'm definitely loving the fact that she just made a single one, made it super simple. Love the packaging, super sleek. Love the gold finish that it does have on the bottom. Inside is adorable. I love how sleek and how wet that looks. Just wanted to quickly share that, but let's get back to the final thoughts. My final thoughts on these contour and highlighter concealers that we have. Both the highlight and the contour ended up blending out perfectly. You saw in the under eye area, it didn't really like sit my fine lines as much, or the contour area, the hollows of my cheeks when I blend that out. I went in again for a second round just to kind of get more of an intense contour. I feel like I got it there, especially after setting it with powder. Love the shades that I ended up getting for both. I did really, really well with picking the shades because they had testers. I loved the highlighter. I feel like it has more of like a neutral undertone, but it does have like more of a yellow into it, which I did like because I am more of like the golden skin tone. I love the fact that you could still see the highlighted area once I had blent it out with the sponge. The contour, I loved the shade. The shade was very warm. It didn't make me look super dead or anything like that at all, and I'm not really one to work with liquid contouring or anything like that, so I was kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, is this gonna work out? Am I gonna look crazy? But I ended up loving it, so yeah, this is definitely something I would definitely try, even if you're a beginner. I feel like if you just slowly build it up, you'll be okay. Like, don't just go ahead and like throw a bunch on and then hope for the best. Take it step by step when applying the liquid contour. It can go very wrong really quick if you're not careful. I love the coverage that both did give off. I want to say it's more of like a medium buildable coverage. It's not really like super light, and it's not really full. Like, a lot of people said that this is kind of like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but I'm not really feeling that way. It isn't the Tarte Shape Tape. It has more of like a liquidy feel to it when you apply it on. It doesn't dry like super fast, but it does dry quickly, so you do want to like work with it, but it doesn't dry as quick as the Tarte Shape Tape, I feel like. I also feel like the coverage of it is not as full as the Tarte Shape Tape as well. Those are two things that I would consider if you are feeling like you want a dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape. The Colourpop No Filter Concealer is more of a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape than these are. I wouldn't really call them a dupe, but they are definitely worth it. Definitely recommend trying them. They have a wide shade selection, which is amazing as far as like drugstore concealers go. Drugstore makeup really doesn't have like a big like broad shade selection of like foundations, concealers, and whatnot, but this, there had to be like 18, maybe 20 of them. I'm not quite sure, but there was a very wide range, which very much so impressed me because you don't see that in the matte section at all. Really excited that I ended up getting a chance to try these and review them for you guys, because I have been, like I said, dying to try these things out. Like this review if you found it helpful, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel all around this area, and all the links will be down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!